Okay, it's time for the reading, guys. Okay, I'm sure what I was saying wasn't vain babbling. It's they're really important issues. So we got four again, like I said, in green, and we got one in red. Okay, all right. I feel like I do want to put a time frame on this, so y'all can look for some of these things taking place. Now, this is definitely, I feel like, in the month of September. So this is like a week and 4 days, or a week and 4 hours. For some of you, this is a day and 4 hours. Okay, from this time that you're reading, from the time that you get to listen to this reading. Okay, or for some of you, I guess this just doesn't really matter. If shit, well, I'm not gonna say from when you get to listen to this reading. The energies are playing out. So for some of you, it's a day and 4 hours. For some of you, it's a week and 4 hours. For some of you, it's a week and 4 days. For some of that's it. I think it was just 3. Okay, so that's it. So whether you listen to this a week from now, it's just gonna be like 4 hours away or 4 days away. Period. That. Because time ain't waiting on you. That's what I got from Spirit. Time waits on no man. So it really doesn't matter when you get to listen to this. Okay, so I said you already have the Two of Cups. Okay, praises to the Most High, and the Ten of Swords. Okay. So people have been trying to kill my, confidence, And that's why they're, disrespecting me, calling me a whore. I'm not a whore. I have 2 sons, and I had my sons during wedlock because I believe in the institution of marriage. I don't believe in having bastard children. I don't believe in having children outside of wedlock, and I'll tell you why. Because there's a favor and protection upon them when you have them within a contract, a wedlock. Whether you get divorced afterwards, doesn't matter. As long as when they were born, when they crowned this this earth, there was a contract in place between mother and father. There is a favor from the Most High God, from Spirit, that is upon them. It's like a form of hailing. 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 They're hailed. Okay, because of the wise decision of their parents, or specifically their mother, the womb that they come from, that lotus flower. Okay, and that's because I'm beautiful and I'm attractive, and they want me to feel bad that I'm beautiful and I'm attractive by telling me I'm a whore. I know I'm not a whore. What are you trying to say? Beautiful women are whores? I broke up with them, man, because I wasn't gonna stay with them for them to abuse me and kill me. I wasn't gonna accept disrespect. Now, if I have to go through a million men before I find the one who's gonna respect me as how I deserve to be respected, as how I wish to be respected or treated, then that's what it's gonna be like. There are many fishes out there, and right now I'm done with black men. I can wait. I'll wait. I'm not, what do you call it? Obsessed with, lighter complexion men. I've been with several black men, and I love them wholeheartedly. But they were numbskulls, nincompoops. Don't. I listen. I've had enough experiences where black men are concerned. I don't want any more. They can eat shit. Do not feel offended if you're not like that and you happen to be a black man listening in. But I'm not attracted to black men anymore. That's the honest truth. I've had too many horrible experiences there, and the fact that so many of you are so attached to your mothers as though you're still babies not yet weaned from their breasts is just so obnoxious. And the way in which you all so loyal to a fault to your sisters, your brothers, and your mother, and sometimes your father, it's just despicable. When you're a man, you're supposed to leave your father and mother and cleave to your wife. That's what the scripture says. But a lot of you have your wives competing for your affection with your relatives because that's who they become. Follow my Fenikusi Joso Instagram. I follow that Instagram, and it also follows me. So if you don't know how to spell it, it's there. I'm sure you can connect the dots. Fenikusu Joso. Okay, so that's Japanese for Phoenix Rising. I'm a phoenix. No matter how many times people try to destroy me, I constantly reborn, and into a better version of myself. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. So people think that you're supposed to stay in one relationship, stick to that relationship, even if you are disrespected, or two relationship. Listen, if I have to go through a million, like I said, that's how it's gonna be. Period. Dot. Okay. And the funny thing is, what do they consider it for? Like, a lot of y'all didn't give any thoughts into creating a contract, forming a contract with the father of your children, or with the mother of your children, before knocking them up, or before getting knocked up by them. And then you want to tell me who a whore is? Bitch, ninjas, the fuck off of my page if y'all happen to be listening in, and just go and hang yourselves. I'ma just tell you that. Hang yourselves, because you are, the problem. You are the problem with society. You just a narcissistic troll, hating ass ninja or bitch. And this account, it's you gotta be 18 years or older to be on this account. So there is no reporting shit, because before you get to any of my contents, which is to view any of my content, there's a message, a notification that comes up. Do you want to proceed? Bitch, you proceeded. So whatever you hear, that's at your own risk. Like is this. And all my YouTube channels do the same fucking thing. My videos, they have age restriction, because I know how a lot of you are petty. You sick stomach. Okay? So people try to make you think that your beauty is not a curse. And I dress sexy because I like feeling sexy. Okay? I don't gotta be a hoe to like feeling sexy. The hell is this? The way a lot of you think, you just crack me up. A lot of times they start their charades. I can't even go in the house to shower. I have to stay musky, and that doesn't bother me, because I know how to abase and abound. But it's just them really trying to spoil my reputation. So I'm still I'm going to start clarifying the Two of Cups. I know when I said something's speeding up, it's for a reason here, okay? I have the Two of Cups. Maybe somebody here needs to speak their truth. Maybe you need to speak. I'm getting that clairaudiently. And clairsentiently, I'm getting that you need to speak your truth. And, maybe that's what's going to speed shit up for you. Or you have spoken your truth, and that's what's going to speed shit up for you. So I got the Two of Cups here. Okay? And I'm going to clarify that. And then I go to the Ten of Swords. So, like I said, this, for some of you, you've been hoping for a new home, for your own home. That is coming in, and it's coming in, faster and sooner than, you anticipated. Okay? As well as for some of you, healing. Okay? For some of you, this is a car. Okay? It varies for each of us. But, within this collective, my collective, people who are, experiencing, similar, Saturn lessons like me, we're getting shit. We're getting a form of comfort, a form of comfortability, whether it's a home, a car, or healing, or guess what? All three, all of the above. And then we got the Ace of Swords inverted. Okay, so someone is, like I said, you spoke your truth in terms in regards to a certain situation, and this is changing. Someone's perspective towards you is shifted and it's being changed, as well as something is ended for someone or in someone's life, and this is this is justice for you. But I'm gonna get that Two of Swords or Nine of Swords in this, but this is justice for you. Okay, like I said, also someone is getting a home, a car, as well as for some of you, this is love, right? For some of you, like I said, a car, a home, healing, and for some of us, it's all the above. And with the Ace of Swords in reverse, this is like time, it's divine timing. Okay? And for some of you, I'm getting the last day of Leo season, whether that's today or tomorrow, because some people, has it that Virgo season begins on the 23rd of August. Some has it as the 22nd, so that could be today or tomorrow. Like I said, this is also a day and 4 hours. So for some of you, that could be you, or for some of us. Okay, I wish that's me. Okay, so the Two of Cups and the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, I'm seeing also that someone lost their job. So yeah, that's a sudden change that's happening for them, as well as someone is suddenly sick, as well as I'm getting also the spell magic that they put on you suddenly ricochet. Okay, I'm getting like someone tried to continue a cycle or to start back a cycle and suddenly ended. Like I said, there was this wind of change. That's Aquarius frequency, sudden change. That Aquarius rules the weather. Okay, and I've made mention of the thunderstorm being an omen, and seeing the rainbow yesterday. That's a promise. That's a ray of hope. Rainbows, they're a covenant from God of restoration. Okay, and then I got the Ten of Wands. Okay, so the Ten of Wands. Okay, so that's sickness coming to an end, black magic coming to an end, hardship coming to an end, and there is the time now for a new Saturn cycle. Okay, it's also the wheel of fortune turning for you, the Ten of Wands. So new experiences coming in, and these are beautiful experiences with the Ace of Swords, experiences that are going to make you happy, not cry. So you can expect that. What did I say? A day and 4 hours, a week and 4 hours, and for some, a week and 4 days. Okay, and I got Six of Wands. Okay, and with the Six of Wands, I'm gonna say, yeah, so something suddenly ended. They were trying to put you back in a cycle of hardship. That was like, that's like ricocheted on them, and they're gonna be experiencing this hardship for trying to put you back in a cycle of hardship when you have past that cycle. You've excelled past that cycle. It's no more beneficial for you because you've learned all all that was necessary for you to learn. And with the Six of Wands, this could have been something foreseen or something that I predicted would happen in another video on this Instagram or my YouTube channel, because there are on my YouTube channel that are not on this, like some videos that I uploaded during April, May, about karmic justice, about justice for all. Okay, and justice doesn't necessarily have to be good, because for the wicked it's their judgment and damnation, but for the good it is salvation and freedom and restoration. Not to say back to the how things were, but to a better form, a more a cleaner and more relaxed and comfortable experience. Because the hardship, they came to wash away and to clear away certain things. Okay, and that's why you allow them to. And like them relationships and the hardship that I went through, all them hardship, they were necessary to purge my life from people who weren't serving my highest good. Okay, but now it's time for them to end, because I've learned my lesson. I realized I do not resonate with the Black community, and I have to really walk away from it, and I got that prophecy, and I see that prophecy manifest. Yeah, and something that I was pretty much subconsciously living in that path already. So I've always been following my North Node, being divinely timed, divinely guided with Aquarius trine. Okay, Aquarius is divine guidance, and things being divinely orchestrated and manifesting. And I've always pretty much been separate from them, but there's a point in which I empathize, where I sympathize for Black people, as to, like, for me, white people or other races discriminating against me doesn't hurt me. There's a video on my Fanny Pussy Joseph Instagram in which I spoke about that. It doesn't hurt me. I don't understand why it hurts other black people like that, because like if they don't like me, I just automatically, dismiss that me just being, looking different than they do. Even though I may act like them, I may have certain similar concepts, like a very capitalism kind of mindset. But I don't expect everyone to like me, because everyone has different perspectives and different views and different opinions. Like how can you expect everyone to like you? Like, please. So I was just like, I just always, I just, saw, I would just see that person as being small minded. But like, wait, black people, other black people not liking you is more of a call for concern. Like, just get over yourselves. Okay, I've been obsessed with people not liking you and so desperate for people to like you. Try loving yourselves, okay? Try fixing the black community, and so that black people can, start loving each other, okay? And so y'all can escape the judgment. But of course, 2/3 will not ever see it that way. We'll never see the sense or the logics in what I'm saying. And so, 2/3 will be cut off without remedy, destroyed, okay? But now I realize that it's not just because, a white person might be petty why they treat me a certain way, though that too, because like, some of them will fall into certain negative aspects of a frequency. Like, okay, so you're supposed to treat black people a certain way because that's their karma, but like, how do you carry out that karmic justice? Do you shout racist slurs at them and all of that? No, you just distance yourself, okay? And certain other non-violent ways. But spirit uses, God can be evil. I've been telling people that God sometimes is in the frequency of Lucifer, or you want to call it the devil, okay, so that he can manifest his prophecies and manifest his will. Now, evil shall slay the wicked, the scripture says. And so for God to destroy wicked people, he transmutes into that frequency, and then transmute back into that God frequency, which is still always God, but he transmutes into a frequency so that he can manifest certain things, because he has to be at a certain frequency to do certain things, okay? Now a lot of y'all losing your fucking mind over what I said, okay? So but he's the only one who's supposed to do that. He's the judge. But he also possesses people to do that. Or he also uses demons, okay, to do that. And that's why it's not for you to cuss demons out. Like I see these crazy nutcase religious freaks doing. It's not for you to cuss these demons out. It's not for you to cuss Lucifer or Satan or the devil. God tells that why you can rebuke him. But you don't need to be like just chill. Because Lucifer serves his purpose. God knows that. The devil serves his purpose. Satan serves his purpose. Wicked people serve their purpose. And a lot of them are to teach us. They're karmics. Like them people, how they've taught me. And they made me realize that, for real, black people, they suffer from horrible karma because they tend to abuse justice and obstruct justice. Always who's got more money or who's got more clout, who gets more favor, even if they're the devil, the Bible speaks of. Okay? In Elder Nathaniel's voice. I got the 3 of Swords here. Okay, clarifying the 10 of Swords and the 5 of Cups as well. Okay. So like I said, something suddenly came to end. That's that, like, that interference was suddenly cut off. Like I said, that Aquarius frequency. Okay? And that could have been a sudden change in the climate, and in the weather, I should say, weather conditions. And also it rained, okay? It rained, and it's gonna rain some more. That's also what I'm getting in the cards. And this is all for your good, and nobody can stop it, because God controls the elements. Okay, a lot of times y'all get scared, and that's why someone was slightly trying to project onto me. That's why I didn't want to give you a time. But then I realized whatever is meant to be, they can't stop that. The fact is this, they're not God. And then I got the Queen of Wands, okay? So of course, the sun is going to be hidden for a while, and it's going to be raining. it's gonna be raining. I can't say how long, but like it's gonna be say time for rain. Basically, I'm getting from these frequencies. Okay, so it's a time for the sun to be blotted out, for it to rain, and it's a form of cleansing, like I've been saying. Okay, so hardship, when you cry and you go through certain things and you have to cry, that's you purging the tears. You gotta allow yourself to cry. Don't hide your tears, because the tears they heal you, and they wash away certain frequencies, just as the rainfall it does. It washes away certain negative frequencies surrounding the earth, surrounding Gaia. You see how luscious and green and beautiful the earth always looks after a rain, or a period of rainfall. What the heck? That tells you that synchronize that to us crying. I like seeing them little guys, the birds. Like, they're so cute. Oh my god. And like they're like making a nest, and that's an omen. Because I've been noticing from the other day, birds like they're making homes, new homes, and they've been like flying all over the place with pieces of dry grass, or pieces of the dry branches, grass. I'd say more like dry grass, to build their nest. I'm like, that's an omen. Because like even in the rain, I see one of them still at work. And then we got the two of wands clarifying the 9 of cups. Okay, I'm gonna get more into the 10 of swords. So like I said, from the 2 of cups coming, that something suddenly came to an end. Okay, so there's a sudden change to your Saturn lesson. There's a sudden end to hardship. That 10 of swords is confirming that. And with the 3 of swords clarifying the 10 of swords, that's also a clarification right there, a confirmation right there. So someone is moving here. I'm getting that someone is going to be moving. Now this could be Sunday. What are the odds? Because Queen of Wands, that's Leo frequency, ruler of Sunday, sun, day. Okay, so you might move while it's raining. It might rain tomorrow. Okay, I'm getting that, but you're gonna be moving anyways. Okay, as well as someone is gonna experience an ending tomorrow, Sunday. Okay, someone is gonna die tomorrow. Okay, now this could have been a wish. Someone could have wished for this person to just fucking die. It's gonna happen. Okay? That's that 3 of swords, a death wish. Okay. So, I remember an Aries reading that I did. When was that? Was that in July? I think that was July 28th, where it said someone was doing something in secret, like moon magic, witchcraft, sorcery. Yeah, and they did something to someone recently, and I feel like that thing has already happened. Okay, that that thing has already happened that he did. Okay. Because they were trying to piss someone off. They were trying to disrespect someone. And, like for me, I must say, okay, last week, the way in which they disrespected me, that, plus, they did something last night, which was also disrespectful. But I never said anything to them or about the situation. But the truth is, I've been praying. Like, I'm not going to pay somebody to kill somebody for me. I'm not going to kill you myself. I'm not gonna knife you. I'm not a violent person. I'm not gonna poison you. I'm not gonna put myself in a situation that's gonna get me imprisoned. I don't do that. Like I said, I'm very logical. Okay, I'm very balanced, spiritual, and logical. But I'm gonna put it to the universe and say, universe, get this devil out of my way, and it will happen. Okay, because especially when that hardship is time for it to end. Okay, and with that Queen of Wands, it's also saying time. That's Leo frequency, time. It's the season of death. It's the season for someone to die. Okay, For everything there is a season, time and season under the sun. The scripture tells us that. So sometimes, we want people to die, but we gotta just wait. They have their death season, okay? And they keep fucking with us. When their death season comes, they are gonna fucking die. I'm telling you, okay? I know something very. I also, predicted. I was watching, because I knew something bad was gonna happen to them people. The 19th of August, or the 22nd. Something did happen the 19th of August. I spoke about it on my Fennec Crusade also Instagram, when which 2 blocks from up top that they're adding on fell onto the car parked outside of the garage, because there are a lot of stuff under the garage, furniture and stuff. Not just my furniture, but they have some furniture under here as well. And the car is parked outside, and the garage, and the 2 blocks they fell down, boom, boom. And it's a good thing. I always tell my boys, stay inside, or if you're coming outside, you call me, I come and get you, and you stay